Hello everyone and welcome to another art lesson with UdoCreatives. Today, we will be going over the process of how to draw a nose using charcoal and graphite pencils. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to UdoCreatives for more art content. I'm going to start with my base outline. As you can see, I have already prepared a grid. I typically use the grid method to create my outline. The grid method is one of the best and easiest methods for getting your outlines right, especially when drawing from a reference. Our How to Draw a Face video covers an example of the grid method in detail. I've added a link in description. I'll be using a 3H mechanical pencil for this part. I will also be using a blending stomp and mono zero eraser. I'll use the blending stomp to smoothen out lines, and the mono zero for correction. Now, the base outline is done. We can move on to shading. For my charcoal powder, I use the Jakar compressed charcoal set. Next, I will use a sponge to lightly apply some mid-dark grey compressed charcoal around the background of my work. Any foam sponge should work. I'm using the sponge because it covers a large area. Again, notice that I am lightly applying it. For this work, I will also be using the 2B for B, 6B and B carbon pencils, as well as the Conté charcoal pencil. I will also be using a bristle brush and a combination of hard and soft brushes. I also have a flat eraser. The next thing I will do is to pronounce some outlines using my 4B carbon pencil. This will help act as guidelines during my shading. I'll blend the outlines using my bristle brush. Next, using a soft brush, I will create my first shading layer around the nose using light grey compressed charcoal. Next, using my bristle brush, I will apply some mid-grey compressed charcoal around the nostril. Next, using my bristle and hard brush, I will first pronounce the left curve edge of the nose. I'll soften using my soft brush. Next, using my bristle brush, I will apply and blend in some mid-dark grey compressed charcoal around the nose. Notice the areas I left untouched. Those will serve as highlights down the road. Visualizing your light profile is something that comes with experience, but you can also read up on it. Next, I will use my bristle brush and hard brush to apply some black compressed charcoal around the right edges of the nose. I'll smoothen around using my soft brush, then blend around using my bristle brush. I'll repeat these steps until my right edge area is as dark as I would like. Next, I'll shift my focus back to the left curve edge of the nose. I will darken using my hard brush and then blend towards the right edge. This will create a smooth transition. Notice my highlighted areas here. Next, using my soft brush, I will apply some light gray compressed charcoal. I will blend this using my bristle brush. Next, using my bristle brush, I will add some more gray compressed charcoal on the area directly around the nostril. I'll smoothen with a soft brush and blend with my bristle brush. I'll keep blending with my bristle brush until I am satisfied. Now, I will work on the top part of the right edge of the nose. I will use my hard brush to apply some dark gray compressed charcoal. I'll blend this with a hard brush and smoothen with a soft brush. Next, using my bristle brush, I will apply and blend in some light mid-gray compressed charcoal around some of the lighter areas of the nose above the nostril. For the areas lower down, I will use mid-gray compressed charcoal. I'm blending here using my bristle brush. I'll smoothen using my soft brush. Next, using my soft brush, I'll spread some gray compressed charcoal around to form my next layer. I'll blend this using my bristle brush. Next, I will use my bristle brush to touch up some of the right edges with some dark mid-gray compressed charcoal. Next, I will use my small hard brush to apply some black compressed charcoal to the area beneath the nostril. I'll do the same with my soft brush. This will soften the shade a bit, but keep the tone. Next, I'll smoothen around using my soft brush. This will balance my shades. Next, I will use my hard brush and some dark gray charcoal to create some depth at the side of the nose. I'll complement it using my bristle brush. I'll use my bristle brush to blend around. Here, I'm slightly darkening this area using my bristle brush. Next, using my Conté charcoal pencil, I'll pronounce some outlines on the right edge of my nose. I will blend the outlines as I go using my hard brush. I will also spread the shade along the edge of the nose to help transition my shadow at that point. Next, using my Conté charcoal pencil, I will shade inside the nostril to create that depth. Notice how I am starting from the edge and going in. I will complement this shade using my 6B carbon pencil. I'll blend this shade using my hard brush. Now, I will blend and slightly darken the area around the nostril. For this, I'll use my bristle brush and a tiny bit of dark grey compressed charcoal. Next, I will darken the area beneath the nostril by using my hard brush to apply some black compressed charcoal. I will blend using my bristle brush. Here, I'm blending the nostril using my hard brush. You can apply a tiny bit of dark charcoal during this. Next, I'll blend around lightly using my bristle brush. Now, we can move to the next phase of the drawing, detailing. I'll start by using my Mono 0 eraser to pull out some highlights. Notice my pattern of shading here. Slightly dotting in a certain direction. Follow closely. I will also use my Mono 0 eraser to pull some highlights along the edges. I'll use my hard brush to blend the highlighted edges. I'll repeat these texturing techniques until I am satisfied. I'll blend some of the highlights using my hard brush and bristle brush. I'll introduce a flat pencil eraser into the mix to give my textures some variation. Next, I'll bring in both my 1-Gray-5 and black Polychromo color pencils. I will use them to add some subtle crescent and X patterns around. I'll repeat these texturing patterns until I am satisfied. Texturizing is all about being creative. Don't be shy to leverage your tools and create something amazing. And there we have it. Now we have come to the end of this tutorial showing how to draw a realistic nose from the side view using charcoal and graphite. Remember to experiment and practice to get a better command of your skills and tools. I hope that you've gained insightful techniques in this tutorial, and I hope to see you use these techniques in your drawings. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to UdoCreatives for more art content.